Hi, it's Justine. Thank you for joining me. Today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my summer study routine, as well as giving you some advice on how to create your own summer study routine that works best for you. So as you just saw, I like to set a relaxing atmosphere for my summer study sessions because, let's be honest, it's summer. I'm not in the mood for super long, intense, practical study sessions. So before I get to work, I like to light my favorite candle and have some decaffeinated tea. I think we can all agree it's much easier said than done to say you're going to study over the summer, so it's important to set a routine that works best for you. Set a number of days per week and a reasonable amount of time to get done what you need to get done. I would encourage you to not force anything and truly do what works best for you. For some people, waking up at 7 a.m. to study during the summer is relaxing, but be real with yourself because that definitely doesn't work for all of us. For me, I find that studying in the evening works best. Since we get like 9 months of winter in upstate New York, I like to be outside as much as possible during the summer months, and I don't want to spend a perfectly beautiful day inside learning vocab. The days I study on are Monday through Friday for about 25 to 45 minutes. If I decide to go 45 minutes, I usually allow myself a 5-minute break somewhere in between. Write down your summer study schedule in your planner or a bullet journal, or use a reminder app or calendar on your phone or computer to keep yourself accountable for your schedule. To avoid overwhelming yourself with too much work, I recommend making a list of any upcoming classes or standardized tests you have to prepare for and spending the most time on the one you feel is most crucial. Or if you have one large assignment to tackle, like a summer research paper, block it off into smaller chunks and set reasonable amounts of time to meet each goal. I myself am a college student and I'm taking Korean language as my minor, and I really didn't want to forget anything that I learned during my last 2 semesters, so I spent nearly all my study time practicing Korean. I also believe language learning is a 24/7 thing, and if I want to keep my progress and really improve, I can't afford to take a 3-month break from the language just because I'm not in class. Later in the video, I'll explain more about how I'm studying Korean, but eventually I plan on making a whole separate video going into more detail about how I study Korean both inside and outside of my classes. What's equally as important as deciding what you study is deciding how you study. I love to explore alternative study methods during the summer, like using apps or websites rather than only studying from the textbook I used all semester. An app I'm using right now to study Korean is Lingodeer. I find it really informative and user-friendly and really concise. It's nice because it still gets me to refresh my memory and practice grammar on nights where I just want to lay in bed and not do any intense studying. On days where I am looking to do some more intense studying, I'll go through my textbook and look over all the grammar concepts we learned, and if I come across something that sounds unfamiliar, I skim over the book's description and then I look up the grammar concept online and take notes on the information provided by the websites I come across. Lately, I like using Talk to Me in Korean. Their audio lessons are super descriptive, and hearing the audio while taking notes helps me a lot with my listening comprehension. I have to admit, I always forget it's equally important to study vocab, so when I do want to pick up some new words, I mainly use Quizlet, but I know there's another app called Memrise I've seen people talk about on StudyBlur. I haven't tried it yet, and so I can't give any real input, but I'm definitely planning on trying it soon. And that is all for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found this somewhat helpful or inspiring. I put out new videos every Friday/Saturday, so subscribe if you like and check out my other videos if you're interested. Have a lovely, amazing week. I love you. Bye!